Next and last is TSTT planning to upgrade Tobago. So TSTT invests $100 million in its fiber network. And when I saw the article, I was like, hey, Trinidad? And then I realized the telecommunication services had invested $120 million in the expansion of its fiber network. And the places are, according to, well, I can't pronounce all the Tobago names properly, Charlottesville, Lansformy. No, that's another word. Anyhow, Palatuvia, I could say that, Castara, Lekoto, and Moriah. Basically, the northeast side of Tobago. And nothing else happened besides they did it at a Speyside school, a school in Speyside. And they joined students alongside the school to talk about, hand over a Huawei idea hub to the school. Now, at first glance, when I see TSTT expanding the fiber network and the places Tobago, I just remembered my vacations in Tobago. Where
Wi-Fi poor.
Not poor, it do exist. It's like, it better I use data in Tobago than connect our Wi-Fi in our guest house. Like,
yeah.
I
carry me back to some memories there.
I promise you, I was like, nah, this can't be in kilobits. I see in kilobits here, not even 1 megabit.
That time I was like, let me go next to the router and see. And it's like,
yeah, they taking kilobits. And when I connect on my data, the 4G pulling like a 3 or 4 megabits. So I could actually stream something or watch something that it like at 420, 480p or some kind of thing like that. So, and worse yet, when you go on the northeastern side of Tobago, don't even think about it. Like, even your data can't work there because it had too much hills for the towers to pass through. So your wired connection is essentially a DSL landline modem that they have up there that using Blink.
In 2023.
Yeah. And that's basically the cables that they're teething now. Like, that's the cables that high market value,
Yeah. I mean, it'll bring much needed relief, and upgrade to the area. At least bring, let people in those areas in Tobago experience,
a little faster internet.
Yeah.
I guess so, but most of the people up there is like country people, and they really too big on.
How you know you're discriminating against the country people?
No, well, I when I was up on that side, and I think I asked the man why the internet's so slow. He said, well, nobody really care. No, nobody does beat up about it to say, well, the internet's slow. Everybody just living their life, doing what they had to do. And if you come for the Wi-Fi, it's probably because you want to send a WhatsApp message.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I'm sure the younger people in the area will probably care. Older people, they didn't grow up with it.
You remember at that time, the Honorable Shamfa Kudri, like, nobody lives there. It's like, okay, cool. Let's not fight it. But so they're using, they had a Blink router, I think, when I was up there. And my question that I wanted to kind of pose is, what's the difference between Blink, TSTT, and Amplia in the current state of connections? Because I'm not too sure. As far as I know, Massey Technologies was bought over and they changed the name to Amplia. So they started to phase out all the Blink connections, which was the DSL modems. But I know people in Trinidad that still have DSL modems that are working. And then TSTT is the parent company of both of them. So basically what Amplia are going to start to advertise in Tobago as the fastest network over there.
I don't know, maybe that might be the plan, start phasing out the Blink stuff, transition to Amplia, but they didn't really disclose any of that in this article, so we could only speculate at this point.
Yeah, but Digicel and Flow, they have presence in Scarborough area. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I don't know, because the internet's so slow, dog. It's I really not too sure. But normally, Digicel and Flow, they have this problem where they had to get ROI now, return on the investment, because they will say, well, we can't run no cable to this area because it's only 10 people living there, or we wouldn't be able to make back that money. So there's only go to urban areas and you had to kind of justify to them that they have a housing development going up or some kind of thing like that. So I'm not sure if Flo and Digicel sees it as worthwhile, but I guess TSTT will have a part to play because they're primarily government owned, so the government may have call a little shot and be like, hey, we had to do something up in Tobago, so TSTT get the work.
That some of that money is mine, is we money.
I'm glad you say it, because I like, that taxpayers' money, they kind of being allocated, and some of cable and wireless money being allocated too.
I don't mind, if it actually serves purpose and being used effectively, and to actually do what they say they're going to do. I don't mind.
I don't think, anyhow. Every year, as Go Tobago to be a local tourism.
Yeah.
So this year, this thing will be done by this year. That real fiber to run.
Next year or the year after.
The year after.
Yeah.
Where they're running it is a
when is elections the year after? Right. right on time.
Trade to the manifesto.
Yeah, 2025, right? Yeah, right on time.
I wonder, that means they're going to run our fiber on poles, because the Tony have poles running up there. That means one landslide could... is your facial expression. It's like, yeah. Because normally they try to run fiber underground and put it in conduit that could withstand a little drama now. But when you run it on a pole and your fiber break on the pole.
Yeah, right now my fiber on the pole.
Well, I guess, the last mile has always been on the pole.
Yeah.
But the major backbone, like the Digicel backbone, I know for sure is underground on some kind of conduit and whatnot. But I'm now thinking about it, boy. And there's always a landslide going up that road. That means it's going to go down fair.
Don't put your goat mouth on it. Don't put your mouth on it.
That's it. That's no goat mouth, boy. That is
You never know, they're going to put some kind of reinforced something.
I run it through the mountain?
Something redundant. Yeah, they're going to do something. All 100 million,
And 120 million?
120, yeah, they're going to some feet in them.
120 million. Okay, cool. All right. I not fighting anything. I ain't saying a word. Let just let her do what it have to do. And
yeah, positive energy, Justy.
When people say positive energy, I'll be like, yeah, that's a good cop out. Yeah. All right. Well, we run through everything there. I just wanna look back on the e-money thing, right? One question, right? Do you think politicians should be the spokespersons for e-money? Like, do you think in order to get people to use it, that a politician has to show that they have faith in it? Because I do think.
Remember our Prime Minister, they say he do use ATMs?
Yeah, he do use ATMs, yeah. Right, that will run through my mind. Like, for you to come out and say that you don't use an ATM, and you're pushing...
Then what people use e-money is like...
Yeah. Like how we always say, you should drive on the road to see how bad it is to understand. I don't think they go test run this in any, because I can't think of any sort of politician person who is like champion technology in any big way or whatnot. But that's usually one of the ways I get people to adopt things. Have some sort of politician or not just an influencer figure or whatnot, because them get paid. Yeah. But if you could get a politician to actually care about it and talk about it and get them. You don't think so?
I personally wouldn't care if a politician endorses it.
Well, okay. You and I, we care about the technology. So if we know for sure the technology working is cool. But remember, it have sheep out there, right? And if one of the sheep or blind political followers hear that, hey, my MP say to use this, You think that has, because Trinidad well tribal now, you think that has a little more weight than the actual technology? Think like a sheep. Think like a sheep. Don't think like a techie.
I mean, can you get your sheep to not use cash, go to the bank and pay your taxes? How much influence you going to have to do something like that? Because that's basically what this probably going to do, you know?
Can we get the sheep
I
to do
think
that?
in the needy whole campaign, it can't just be a politician come and say, yeah, use this, but why? You know, you need to ask, well, I don't know, I'm probably thinking too much and not thinking like a sheep, as you put it. But
Yeah, like if you do so and you say, well, yeah, when they have the political rallies and whatnot, and they say, come
yeah,
here.
how much people is turn up to them political rallies?
The
How
sheep,
much?
the sheep does turn up. The sheep
Nah,
does.
how much? Let's see how much. Say 100 people.
Now when it's election time,
Nah, not election time. I mean, now
Oh.
could have gone implement it now. They ain't waiting till election. You know, right now.
I feel a little political sort of person could have a better chance than advertising on like the newspapers or anything like that. All of that is a waste of time.
You
That has some person.
underestimating how unpopular this government probably is right now.
Well, okay, but what I'm saying is the conventional ways of getting people to adopt financial technologies, they feeling real bad.